Hey music fans! As a roadie, I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road, and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios, and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie, and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. So this all started because I wanted to listen to Floor Jansen do a song called Shallow on a show called Best Singers That I Like. And I've quickly found out it wasn't her track, it was a cover, so I listened to the original, I jumped into these other ones. I don't want to repeat myself too much because I've left the intros to each song on and you're going to hear me say it again, so I don't want to bore you guys. However, to jump quickly here to make it concise, let's go. There's 4 versions here of the song Shallow. I hope you enjoy them all. You can compare which one you think is good. You can not compare if you choose to. You can enjoy each one. But I hope you guys appreciate some really great performances because that's what I thought I found. So let's jump into these. Let's see what you guys all think. Thank you, and I'll see you all on the next one. So I don't believe I've ever heard this song, and I'm guilty of never seeing the film, nor seeing any of the, 5 versions of the same movie that came out in other decades. So obviously it's a good story. I know Andrew Dice Clay plays the father, which is kind of cool. I remember hearing that. Nonetheless, I'm actually reacting to this video. It's a little bit out of my usual wheelhouse because Floor Jansen covered it. And so I wanted to be familiar with this original version before I reacted to her cover version. I am a fan of hers, and so I expect to like her version, and I hope to like this one too. So anyway, let's jump in this together. A little long-winded on the intro. Sorry. The song is Shallow. It's from A Star Is Born. Let's do it.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world?
Sorry, I have heard the song. I have. I don't know if I've heard this version of it, though. It sounded more poppy when I think I heard it on the radio in the car, but this sounds really good. That guitar is awesome. I love hearing the strings on the acoustic. It's so beautiful. So anyway, sorry, back on the song, but I just want to let you know I have heard it so I don't come across as being full of crap here. So let's do this.
You need more. Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times
so much tension in the video, right? She can really sing. As soon as she like belts it out, it's hard not to go, whoa, hey. Anyway, I liked it. I enjoy songs that are singer-songwriter songs, and that's what that was. It was nice, and that acoustic really sounded pretty all the way through. So I give it a thumbs up. I did like it, and Lady Gaga did a really great job, as did he, right? He was good. So now I'm going to jump into the version with Floor and see what she did with the track. Anyway, if you guys are interested, hop onto that one. If not, hey, whatever. So anyway, thank you guys. I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. So I am familiar with this show, Best Zingers. Now I've reacted to a couple performances from it. I think 3. I did one with Tim Ackerman, and I did Nemo with Floor, and I did Phantom of the Opera, and I enjoyed them all. So this is a track called Shallow. I thought it might be an original track by hers, but after reading the description, yes, I read a little bit here and there. Us roadies do read a little bit. I saw that it was actually from that film, A Star Is Born. So I just reacted to the original version there with Lady Gaga and, I should know his name, the actor fella. So, oops. Bradley Cooper. See, I got it. I know my music a little better than film. If you guys are interested in seeing my reaction, you can do so here to them performing. And now, though, let's jump into Floor's version, which is why I watched them in the first place, and we'll see what she does with this track.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world?
Oh, yeah.
Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for?
Oh, that one.
I'm falling in all the good times. I find myself longing for change. In all the bad times, I fear myself. Tell me something, girl. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling in all the good times. I find myself longing for change. In all the bad times, I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow.
I think the Phantom was impressed. So I obviously liked that a lot. I love the little things she does with her voice to put her own touch, and it's noticed and it's appreciated. It was great. I'm now intrigued to see if I can find Lady Gaga performing it live and do a little bit more further comparison. Now, I did find Floor performing it live, and I'm going to react to that next. If you guys are interested in checking it out, you can do so here. However, I'm trying to be open-minded about all the performances, but it's a very pretty song. It's very good, and so, man, she did a good job on that. That was really something special. So, and it is nice to see the other people on the couch who I've got to listen to a little bit and appreciate them as musicians. And so, when you see these people that are truly talented enjoying somebody else truly talented, it's hard not to kind of get into the vibe, right? I mean, what the heck would be wrong with you if you didn't? So anyway, wow, really good stuff. So let's jump into the next one. I'll see you guys. Thank you. So I saw that Floor had performed this track, Shallow, on the TV show Best Zangers, and so I just reacted to that here if you guys are interested in checking out. Now I thought, well, I assumed it was an original of hers, and I quickly realized it wasn't because it said in their caption that it's from the film A Star Is Born. So I went back and I checked out the original version, the original music video, that is, with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, and then I got to watch that fantastic Best Singers version. And so now I'm going to check out Floor doing another version of it live, and so we'll check this out together and see if there's any different vocal takes she did differently than the Best Singers version. I'm obviously eager. I love listening to her sing. So, and this is a stripped down song, really, so you really just get to hear her. It's just magic. So, I don't know. It's kind of bad, isn't it? You're supposed to react and be honest, and I'm already so excited. I could not like the song, to be really frank. So.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. In all the bad times I fear myself. Tell me something, girl. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? Oh, I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. In all the bad times
Oh, cool one again, right? So the differences in this one from the one at Best Singers. Initially, there was an immediate sound difference because she's playing to a large audience, an arena, right? It's a big empty space, and so you could hear it completely differently than the show, and that was kind of neat perspective for me. The keys in the beginning of the track were very 80s television show, and they brought back these warm memories for me of being a kid and watching shows like, Punky Brewster, I don't know. But it was cool. I liked those keys a lot. One thing stood out as well, from being a guy who's written a few songs, nothing special, but a few here and there, there's certain words that you would think that would lend themselves to being in a song, and void would be one of them. And it doesn't just roll off the tongue, void. I have a roadie friend named Void, Robert Caprio, who's Barbra Streisand sound guy. I'll give him a shout out there. If you guys want to see his interview, you can do so here. Sorry, but Void. Nothing against him. He's a great guy, but think about it. It's difficult to tick in a song without it standing out. It does stand out when she says it. You hear void, void, which is the intention of the word, actually. So another interesting thought. Maybe it was a perfect word, right? The song did well, so evidently it was. I did enjoy that. She's such a fantastic singer. And I think really the biggest thing I took from it was the open sound versus the tight sound on the television show. So if you guys are open up to seeing another version, I did find one with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper singing it live. And so I'm going to jump into that one next. If for any reason none of these pop up, if I'm saying they should, it's because of copyright block. So we'll see. But anyway, hopefully they all work out. And there's this big maze of Shallow song for those of you that like this track. So I'm going to do it. I hope to see you guys on that one. Thank you. So I initially checked out this song because Floor Jansen sang it on a TV show called Best Singers, which I like reacting to. And I figured it was an original of hers until I read the description, and it said that it wasn't. It was Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper from the film A Star is Born. And so I watched their version first, and I liked it, of course. And so I jumped into Floor Jansen's version, which I loved. And now I'm going to jump back into seeing Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper sing it. And there, I've got a whole bunch of different performances, and hopefully I take a little bit from each one of them. And so we'll watch this together, and we'll see what we think of this one with him, I guess, coming up out of the audience to sing where there, which should be quite nice, right? A romantic event, I don't know. Let's give it a go.
So a really good friend of mine, I don't know if you know him, but his name is Bradley. He made that movie, A Star is Born. So, I'm gonna be a little chancy.
actually never used these.
Go turn the guitar up in his ears.
I can't hear anything. Hello, Vegas. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I feel myself.
I enjoyed it. You know, these spur of the moment things that shows this big usually aren't so spur of the moment. They've rehearsed it before the show usually, or pretty much all the time. I was trying to think of an instance at a big show that something like this happened where somebody just came up and performed, and I can't really think of any that I've been to. At Steel Panther shows back in the day, it used to happen all the time. It was very cool, but not at a huge arena like this. This is a big venue that they're playing at. So it did really have that feel, though. I mean, him sitting in the audience, he was sitting there with his buddy. I didn't know, and then when they came up, it wasn't choreographed of where he's going to walk to and where he's going to sit. So I think they probably did rehearse it, but not a lot, which made it really cool and give it this really sense of something unique. And I enjoyed that, and I'm sure the people there felt really lucky because it was cool. It was a nice moment. She has such pipes for such a little person, man. When she sings, it's just overpowering. She's an amazing singer. I'm really not very familiar with her song catalog, and so I was really impressed with that. Beautiful voice. So there's my reaction. If you guys have watched all of these shallow versions, I hope you've enjoyed each and every one of them for what they bring to the table. I did. Anyhow, I look forward to seeing you all on the next one, and thank you. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. I now have a Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, and even a Patreon. The Patreon you can join for as little as $1. The handle on all of them, it's of course, Joel Roadie. I'll see you guys on the next one.